The grandfather of gegenpress, the most talked about coach at the moment. He is ripping it up in the Euros. At time of recording, his Austria side are absolutely smashing it. Now, that sentence probably isn't going to end very well by the time this video lands, but Ralf Rangnick is an absolute top class revolutionary coach. Man United fans can laugh at me in the comments, but this guy plays some brilliant football, and if you want to replicate his style in Football Manager, then look no further than this video. I first tried out this tactic with RB Salzburg. Now, that is a club that Ralf Rangnick used to manage back in the day and has a long history with the Red Bull group in and itself. So I thought this is a great place to start off the grandfather of gegenpress tactic and see how it's getting on with a team like RB Salzburg. We won the league as you would expect, lost 2 games and only drew 7. Now, in terms of the squad and how they performed in this tactic, Karim the Dream Konate got 22 goals, Roko Simic got 18, Sekou Koita got 18 as well, Kjærgaard with 16, and so on. Oscar Gluck did well in this tactic as well, Terzic getting a few assists also. Their team is absolutely stacked with wonder kids, as you would imagine from any kind of Red Bull side. I'm going to give you a flavour for the goals we scored with this tactic. It is very much a gegenpress. You'll see the tactic at the end. I've tested it out with a few other teams as well. But let's get into the style of play and show you the type of goals that you will score with this tactic. They're beautiful, top-notch, chef's kiss goals. This was very much a standard win against Austria Klagenfurt. And as you can see, the crosses from this tactic cause absolute chaos in the box. Konate into Gluck, who's playing in the cam role, just taps it home. Very, very beautiful team goal. And as you can see here, from a set plays are overpowered as they are on all of my tactics. You'll see Roko Simic just whipping a quick cross. And then Konate, it just makes defenders make mistakes. You're pressing them, you're making them make mistakes, and you're scoring absolute beauties of goals. I then moved over to Germany at FC Bayern Munich. Now, Ralf has been recently linked with the Bayern Munich job before Vincent Kompany was appointed, and this is how he would have got on at Bayern Munich, making Harry Kane score plenty goals, as you would imagine. 86 points, 2 defeats in the Bundesliga, winning the Bundesliga very, very comfortably. It is a league-winning tactic. Looking at the squad from Bayern Munich as well, some players got some decent amount of goals. Kane, Tell, Leroy, Sané as well. Even though this system doesn't really suit a player like Sané, as you will see. Kimmich and Muller also getting in on the goals. And if you've made it this far into the video, lads, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. You're more than halfway through the video. I appreciate it. I love you all, and it means a lot. If just a few of you click that subscribe button, the channel trajectory just goes through the roof. A little bit like my top here. We go back to the moon. Let's go, lads. Now, I did try this out with another smaller team, just so you can see how it performs on a smaller scale. And that team at smaller scale level was Maribor in Slovenia. Yes, they are the biggest team in Slovenia, but you wouldn't expect Ralf Rangnick to rock up one day at Maribor. You never know, stranger things have happened. At time of recording, he's currently at the Euros. So let's just leave it at that. We won the domestic double. Didn't get too far in the Europa Conference League. I mean, Nicosia are a better side than Maribor, but he's in the league where it was super impressive. 30 wins, 5 draws, and only the 1 defeat. 65 plus goal difference, 95 points. And I feel like it really got the best out of some of these players like Arnold Jakubovic, 28 goals, Bozic, 23, Lurisic, 19, Ilicic got 14 and 12, rolling back his prime years at Maribor. The tactic is an incredible 4-2-2 tactic. As you can see, no wingers involved in this tactic. It is a fairly middle-heavy tactic with DMs, AMs, strikers, all that kind of good stuff. But kicking off is a sweeper keeper on support, 2 wing backs on support with cross more often and tackle harder on both sides, 2 ball playing centre backs with dribble more and tackle harder, ball winning midfield player, standard stuff. And then my favourite role, the Secundo Volante, is in there on tackle harder. It makes the system work, lads, definitely. And then 1 AM on the right hand side. You can have these two interchanging. It doesn't really matter what side they are on for this tactic. The roam from position is I want the advanced playmaker to roam in and around these areas, pick up the ball, move it on, recycle it, and start making those chance creations for the strikers and the wing backs who are overlapping and filling up the space that is presented to you here. 1 deep line forward on tackle harder so he can drop into that space that the AP that leaves behind, and then an advance forward on tackle harder as well. It's a positive tactic. You've got fairly wide pass into space, play out from the back, short passing, higher tempo, early crosses, something you'll see from a Rangnick side. It could be low crosses. I think low crosses are overpowered on Football Manager, but mixed crosses would not be so bad. If you've got big strikers, if you've got fast strikers, low crosses, big strikers, mixed crosses is the one. Play for set plays as well. In transition, you've got counter press, counter, distribute quickly, play out from the back, take short kicks. And then out of possession, standard out of possession line, prevent short goalkeeper distribution, get stuck in, step up more. It is an unbelievably cracked tactic. The tactic is in the description below. You can download it from there. Give it a try. Let me know how you think. This tactic is about replicating a style of a manager that is really the grandfather of the gegenpress tactic. It is a high intensity tactic. You will have to rest your players, make sure you have the right training, all of that kind of good stuff. It is semi-meta, this tactic, although wingers are meta this year. 2AMs can cause a little bit of issues. It's got the defensive midfield players who are a meta. I wouldn't call it a meta overpowered tactic. It is trying to replicate a style of football that Ralf Rangnick has played and does play at the current time. Let me know in the comments how you get on with this tactic and what manager you want to see next, and I'll see you again on another video.